It's prize task time. What's the category, please, Alex?
Yes, well, unfortunately, it's the thing of yours Greg would most like to squeeze in his mighty hands. Yes, that's where we're at, and I'm fine with it. Greg will give 5 points to the thing he'd like to squeeze most in his mighty hands, and all 5 squeezable things will go home with the winner at the end of the show. It's easy squeezy.
Nick, what have you brought in that I might like to squeeze in my mighty hand?
This is a ticket. This is Nick's thigh token. And this is basically 1 thigh squeeze per month. And I'm going to let you genuinely going to let you squeeze it. And the reason why is because there is an element of surprise. There is. Go for it.
Oh, fuck.
There you go. That's it. That's that.
What a mighty tree trunk you had.
It's really hard, isn't it?
What's that all about?
I just walk everywhere fast.
I was not expecting that. I mean, I feel
Sick.
alive. Can you feel alive?
Can you describe... Was there any give to them at all?
Let's have a go on yours. Ugh.
I was wondering how it's going to work. Will you go to them, or do they have to come to you?
That's a good question, actually. We just meet somewhere central.
Yeah. OK, good start. Unusual.
Create a new tradition to celebrate Assistance Day.
Most notable new tradition wins.
You must demonstrate your tradition in the next 30 minutes. Your time starts now.
How are you?
Well, I'm great, because it's Assistance Day.
It is. It's Assistance Day. So here we go. Well, this is sort of specifically for you, but also for assistants sort of everywhere. You ready? OK. He assists us and helps us. He's persistent and selfless. He's Alex Horne. He is quite tall, a welcome thorn in all our sides. Not just there for the ride, he is there by your side. When things get tough, when things get weird, he's always there with his nice beard. But this is a song for assistants worldwide, for their endless assistance to all humankind. An assistant's existence should not be downplayed. So on this day, let's celebrate and appreciate and ruminate on Assistance Day, Assistance Day, Assistance Day, and specifically Alex Horne. Thank you. I feel like it's a bit too seriously.
I think maybe I'm having a breakdown, but I felt quite emotional. Because I was just like this. Sing to me, Nick. I thought it was really lovely, Nick.
Thanks, Greg.
And where do you imagine it being played? At the beginning of Assistance Day, or is there an event of some kind?
I think it's that kind of thing, almost like at Christmas there's carols. So I think you can sing it maybe up to the lead up to Assistance Day.
Really?
And then on the day itself. And then maybe the day after, but not much.
Oh, OK. I guess on the day after it might start to grate.
Yes. I'll open it.
Perform a recognisable piece of classical music without using any musical instrument. Right, OK, that's fine.
You may not hum, sing, whistle, or that sort of thing.
Most accomplished performance wins.
You have a maximum of 30 minutes.
A bit smug, though, doesn't it?
But the conductors are smug, aren't they?
And a lot of the time, not needed.
When are they ever needed? I've watched orchestras, they're never looking up at that dickhead. What's the title? Eine kleine...
Nachtmusik. A little bit of night music.
Yeah.
Bloody good, wasn't it?
Mozart was used in Penguins of Madagascar, of course.
Take the most dramatic photo of yourself in mid-air.
You have 15 minutes and may take 5 photos. In mid-air?
You got a history of jumping, Sophie?
No, I'm not a great jumper. I'm more of a slut dropper. I'm very floor-based with my move.
OK. Joanne?
Yeah.
I do all my own stunts.
Yeah?
Oh, wow.
Always have, always will. I enjoy the adrenaline.
Highest you've ever jumped?
You know, I'm not great on measurements now. I'd say like a metre.
Should we all have a little jump?
Yeah, why not?
Should we all have a little jump?
Nick, you may as well sit down.
No, I'm quite good. Generally quite good.
3, 2, 1, jump!
It was Nick. It was Nick.
I apologise. Can we see them in midair?
Well, we're going to see the montaging first of all, and then we'll see the photos. So enjoy this, Greg.
Right, well, we need to light a fire.
We can light a fire.
Good, let's light a fire.
Right. Now, Alex, I might need a bit of help.
OK. Want me to come with you?
Yeah, please, yes.
Now, I've been experimenting with how to get some G-force into my face.
Of course you have.
I thought this would be quite a nice... Huh? You feel
Yeah.
G-force in my face?
Horrible.
Ah, yeah.
Wow.
It's my big day.
How's the day gone?
It started out okay. Things took a turn.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go! Hang on.
Right.
I got my parachute.
You what?
My parachute.
Ready?
Good luck. Thank you. Oh, no, you're gonna need to take me from higher up, Alex.
You gonna give me some G-force?
You ready?
Go. On your marks?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, not bad.
Can you justify to me that you were in midair, Nick?
You know, when you put just a few things in a washing machine and it's going around quite slow, there is a moment where they sort of suspend as it's kind of...
Yes, of course, they are technically in midair, so that's what you were hoping for. The way I interpreted it was I was watching a father of 3 rammed into some tyres, being pushed into some baked bean cans.
I was very tired.
OK, here is Nick, dramatically in midair.
There you go.
I mean, you arguably couldn't be less midair.
Flick, flip, and flap a flip-flop, flan and flapjack.
You may only flick, flip, and flap once.
Furthest flicked, flipped, and flapped, flip-flop, flan and flapjack finishes first.
You have 15 minutes,
No.
right?
It doesn't say 15 minutes.
You have 15 minutes.
You have 15 minutes. Your time starts now.
Everyone's had a go, apart from Nick. Oh, he's such an intelligent, talented man. I just can't wait to see him having a go.
And they only flip, flick and flap once. Ah.
Why are you going over there?
Because it's the furthest.
OK.
Flip.
Have you finished?
Yeah. I could only do it once. Yeah, I think I've nailed it.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
Lovely stuff.
Well, I presume some of the cheering and applause there is sarcastic. And carrying the table across the garden?
in a wonderfully ceremonial way.
Yeah.
Oh, it was borderline religious.
Thank you. Yeah, well, just trying to get as far away from Alex as possible, really.
Yeah, he thought it was furthest from Alex.
Furthest from Alex. Was that what it said?
No.
Sophie, you must be fucking
feel
punching the air.
Are you watching the other four thinking, what are you doing?
Genuinely, because you saved me to the end, I was like, I've nailed this.
I whispered to
Yeah, you did.
Have you done something extraordinary?
And I was like, I think that.
So what did Nick do? He did flick some objects off a table.
Sure. I've just measured it from where the flick started to where it ended. So I've just gone from the top of the table to the floor. Height of the table is 1 metre. I'm measuring everything in pigeons, but just the width of the pigeons all stood next to each other. So it'll be about 10 pigeons. And Sophie was 56.9 pigeons. So that shows how badly you did, Nick.
What have you caught?
Fastest correct answer wins.
You may only give one answer.
Your time starts now. OK, come on. So that's connected. Where's that going? I think this. That. No, that goes. Oh, OK, so that's going here. This is a fun one, Alex. There we go. Why are we in waders?
So your legs don't get wet.
Oh. I caught a fish!
I've stopped the clock.
That was really good.
Well done.
Thank you.
You managed to keep the thread.
Little fact about me, I'm allergic to fish and seafood.
You OK with that one?
I'm fine with that one, because that's whatever they make duvets out of.
Thank you very much, Nick.
Thank you.
Wow.
Ooh.
I was worried for a while because for a lot of that task, this is the most dynamic we've seen you be.
Yes.
You knew exactly what you needed to do, and I thought, oh my God, Nick's changed.
Yeah.
And thankfully, you ended the task by being frightened by a door slamming and apologising, and I thought, all is well.
He's back.
Yeah. It seemed to me he just did it beautifully.
Just a nimble little mouse.
He didn't overthink it. He was a nimble little mouse. His words. Let that be a lesson to all of you.
Yeah.
Stop thinking.
Put the watermelon on this table.
Put the watermelon on this table. The table may not be moved. Once you leave this room, you may not re-enter this room.
Also, you may not step on the stage, and the watermelon may not touch the stage floor or ground.
Finally, you must speak into your handheld microphones at all times.
Fastest wins. Your time started when you said hello for a 4th time.
You did say hello a lot at the beginning.
Oh, God.
Did we?
Yeah, I said hello, Steve, hello, Nick, hello, team. And then each time you both said hello.
Oh.
So put the watermelon on this table. The table may not
Into the
be
microphones, please. They don't work.
Put the watermelon on this table, and we can't move this table.
Right, well, we need to get going, don't
We
we?
need to see where the watermelon is.
Yeah,
okay.
come on, let's go and find that watermelon.
I want to find
on.
an umbrella to stab it and then off on the end or something.
And then, well, we could always take one. Did you bring the task?
No.
You've got the task.
I don't have the task.
There's the watermelon. We may not step on the stage. We may not step on the stage!
That's the task. That's the task. So,
Shall I run back and get the task?
yes, please.
Yeah. You keep talking in your microphone.
Steve's just going to get
I can't go back in the room.
the task again.
Can't go back in the room.
Oh, God.
So we've got to find a way of getting that off there. Look.
Hang on. Oh, God. Watch out here.
All right.
Oh, my God. Would it be better if I use the umbrella or the brick? That was good. Okay.
Are we any further forward?
What about one of these pipes?
Oh, yeah, we should have done that in the first place. Go on. Oh! Yeah! Oh!
Oh, hang on.
I've got it! Oh!
Okay, now it can't leave the stage. No, it can't leave the stage.
What did it say?
Did it say, Alex, remind us, can it leave the stage?
I don't think it's really my job to remind you what the task is.
All right.
It was definitely something to do with the watermelon on the stage.
Did it involve an umbrella? Say Say again?
Did it say something about we're not allowed? Why didn't we bring the task with us?
Oh, let's go and get the task.
We're not allowed back in the room. Well, let's just take it.
Let me just see if I can grab it without going back in. Using this umbrella.
Shall I bring the watermelon? Because this is a timed task.
That's not going to work.
I can't remember if Ron can touch the watermelon. Can I touch the watermelon?
I can't remember what the rules are.
What do you two think the task is?
We've got to put this on the table.
No, but I don't think it's just that you carry it.
Well, if we don't know what the task is, how are we going to solve it?
Well, it's clearly nothing to do with this umbrella, so I'll leave that there. Right, okay, so...
We've got to put this on the table, we can't move the table.
My worry is it might fall off the edge.
Well, we can't literally go in the room.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Whoa! There is some on there.
Where is the watermelon?
On the table.
On the table.
And on the bits are on the floor.
Do you think you've completed the task?
Should we just cut our losses and say we've completed the task?
I've stopped the clock.
Can we now go and see what it was?
I don't think you should.
Oh, okay. I don't remember it being that bad.
Well, I thought you both managed your secret tasks. You were showboating with the umbrella. Yeah, the umbrella wink's going to catch on for you.
Okay.
In terms of the rest of it, well, this is what I've written down. I don't think it's unfair to say that that's the worst task attempt I've seen in 17 series. Here we go then. What is the final prize task of the series, please, Alex?
Well, Gregington Bear, we're ending on something that could really make a difference to the world because you've asked them to bring in the thing that gives the most hope for the future of the human race. Biggie. 5 points seems like a fair deal for the thing that gives the most hope for the future of the human race. And at the end of the episode, well, we'll all have hope. And perhaps that's all you can ask for in this life. I love you guys.
So what I have brought is the concept of fate. Because I think that nothing should give more hope to the human race, that no matter how much you might sort of screw up in life or on this show, the fact that it might be written in the stars somehow, I think offers a degree of comfort. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yes, largely to people who don't take responsibility for their own actions.
Yes. Well, to that end, I have made a prediction of my final score on this show.
That's quite exciting.
So I have genuinely, inside there,
Yes.
okay, I have written my final score of the whole series.
Right.
I'll sign it on here, across the flat.
You're watching Taskmaster on Channel 4.
Great, if you sign it over the seal as well, there's a Sharpie, you know that no one can get at it. Great, OK, and then if you just want to pop that under there.
I'll pop it under there, I will.
And the proof will be at the end, but yeah, fate.
I feel like I'm totally under his power. Greetings.
Look at Nick.
I mean, that is me.
Who's reading the final task of the series out?
The smart Steve Pemberton.
Guess the 5 ingredients of the stool of your neighbour. Crawl around behind the wall for 20 seconds. On Greg's command, you must then pop up from behind the wall. If Greg correctly predicts where you will pop up, you will be eliminated. Last player correctly predicted wins. If there is a tie in the final, the round is replayed.
Dignity. OK, here we go. First scuttle. And they're up. 5 seconds left. Stop scuttling! OK, so, Greg, where do you think Joanne McNally is?
Joanne McNally has tried to deceive me by remaining in lane 1.
OK. Where do you think John Robbins has gone?
John Robbins is in lane 3.
Nick Mohammed.
He dived toward 2, so he's in 4.
Sophie Willan.
Willan's gone right over to 2.
And Steve Pemberton.
Steve Pemberton is my age and will not have been bothered to go more than 2 squares, so he stayed in 3.
3, in there with John Robbins, you're saying. OK. Right then, let's go down the line. Please pop up Joanne McNally. OK. Please pop up Sophie Willan. She survived. She's had a lovely time down there. OK, please pop up John Robbins.
Wow.
Oh, he's also survived.
He lives.
And Steve Pemberton, pop up.
Yes.
I went all the way over there and came back again.
Sure you did.
And finally, Nick Mohammed.
Oh. Okay. My instinct was right, though.
Only 3 left.
Greg, I'm going to stay in 5.
OK, mate.
Round 2. Graceful. Quiet as mice. Where do you think John Robbins is?
I don't think he's gone far.
No, well, he can't have, because it's like a couple of metres, isn't it?
OK, John's in 3, Sophie's in 1.
Nick Mohammed?
Well, Nick's tried to Darren Brown me and he's wanting me to say 5, but I think he's capable of a double bluff as well. But he's also capable of being smug enough to go all the way over to 1, so I'm going to say that.
With Sophie.
If he comes up in 5, I'm going to windmill into the audience with rage.
First up, Sophie Willan, please pop up. Let's see where John Robbins is.
Yes.
Let's see. Has Nick played you? Nick Mohammed? Yeah. We have a winner, Mr. Nick Mohammed!
Please come and join me. We'll add that to your final scores.
You were good at that.
Well, thank you.
Well, obviously you guessed Joanne and Steve immediately, so they come joint 4th and get... Well, they're lucky to get 2 points each. Sophie and John joint 2nd, 4 points each.
Lovely.
Nick Mohammed, the full 5 points.
Yes. Welcome to the Series Champion Awards ceremony. What an achievement it will be for one of them. And what a total waste of time it was for the others. Alex Horne, please reveal those final scores.
In last place, and he's been there for a while now, it's a man who's written something in an envelope. It's you, Nick.
OK.
But you might win 300 quid.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm here.
Can you show them the seal?
Yeah. Behold the seal.
In last place, it's Nick Mohammed with 131 points.
OK.
Is it indeed?
There's another envelope with it, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
131!
Well done, Nick. 300 big ones coming your way in instalments.
For more Taskmaster, subscribe now.